and then I learned English for 3 months and gave up too.
Right.
A journey
of giving up.
And
Abandon. Okay.
so I hope that I will not give up with maybe.
You will not
You
give
not
up
this time.
Okay. So
So
please, what do you think is your real problem with English?
My real problem with English is to listening first. Listening, because when I don't understand, when I speak with somebody and I don't understand what he is talking about, I feel like if I was lost and I am ashamed, and then I am confused. Continue is not easy for me. So sometimes I feel like if I wanted to run away.
You feel scared. To be scared.
See.
Scared is spelled. No S.
No S.
C.
A-R-E-D.
Scared.
Yes.
Okay.
Scared.
Continue, please. You feel like running away.
Yes, the first problem is about listening, and the second problem is about pronunciation. And I think that as I don't know how to pronounce the words, it also brings me not to understand well what the person with whom I am talking can say. And so when I don't understand, I am really lost. Sometimes I had one of my director who was Anglophone. And when he came in a meeting, he said, vous voulez qu'on parle en français ou en anglais? And when he start, if you say français, he speaks in French. But when he speaks French, from time to time, I say in my heart, oh, he is director. And he's not ashamed speaking French.
To assassinate.
Yes, speaking French with lot of
mistakes.
Like this. And me, I am here and I am not director, but every time I am ashamed to speak English. I have to try, but I am always ashamed, really.
Okay, let me ask you this question. You have identified two problems. Listening, and if you don't understand, you are scared. Pronunciation, because the words, you don't know their pronunciation. And it is like, since you don't know the pronunciation, you will not understand. And you might pronounce the word wrongly. Good. Now, what really made you to register for this program, for this training?
Okay. How did I hear about the training? I had my colleague who liked to counsel me about my children. And when you were at Boya, and he asked me to send my first child at Boya Intensive English. Because he was bringing his nephews there. And I was afraid because bringing my child to Boya, far from me, it was not really easy. But I was happy for the program because when he was explaining the the type of teaching I was appreciating.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
I appreciated.
Okay.
So one day I saw people with tracts, leaflet.
Yes.
Yes.
And I took the leaflet. I saw Boya Intensive English. I went to my colleague and said, I saw people with leaflet talking about Boya Intensive English as you were telling me about. So he told me that Boya Intensive English is now in Douala because of Amazonian crisis.
Yes.
And I took your number. I don't know the number or the link. I took the link. I took the number, and I contacted Boya Intensive English. First, I wanted to send my children there last year, but I was not prepared. I live in Yassa, and the center is at Bonamusadi. So bringing my children from Yassa to Bonamusadi, I had to recruit somebody just to do that, and I was not prepared. So I missed that session, and I prepared for this year. But this year, coronavirus came and didn't allow me to bring my children. So in the WhatsApp platform, as I was already registered in WhatsApp, I received your message about this program online. And so I said, why not? If I didn't register my children, I can register myself. So maybe I can try and move forward with my English learning.
Okay. So now, what were your expectations when you paid? What did you expect? And what have you seen? So that we make the difference and we come out with a better program for you, all of us.
Okay. What did I expect? I expected to improve my English speaking, not speaking first, but listening. Listening and pronunciation. Yes, that is what I expected when I paid. And even this year, I took a girl at home who is English speaker. But I am all time. I try every time. Yes, I try every time with her, but it is not really easy. And she's not like Anglophones. When I make mistakes, she just try to correct me. She doesn't laugh. And from time to time, she said, when I speak French, she laugh at me, but after she correct me and I continue. So she's not ashamed like me. With her, I tried going back in September, so I will just remain with BEM formation. I hope I will. I will be able to attain my expectations.
Now, what have you done? What has changed
since you started? Or nothing has changed?
What has changed? I practice English every day. Every day, I go to BEM platform. I read English course. I try to pronounce like it is indicated. And I go back for correction, try to practice every day. I listen. I listen. C'est quoi?
Just
it's your video. It's your video.
Okay.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. I listened Mama Ojo, and I noticed that it is easy to understand what they are talking in. But when I go to fairy tales, but what I noticed in BEM formation, and that was really interesting for me, is difference between American English and our English, our British English here. And I could notice that it is not problem about English, but just about the using of that
usage.
The usage, yes, the usage of English. So I'm still learning, and now I am.
Subtitles on the screen.
Yes.
Subtitles on the screen.
Okay,
I'm getting you.
To continue and to improve my English speaking and listening.
Okay. Do
you find the videos
on BEM platform
useful? Useful, yes.
It is.
Yes, it is useful.
So did they solve a problem? Your problem. Because it did not be general.
Do they solve my problem?
Pronunciation problem first.
Yes, but the problem is not yet solved. I am I'm still trying to solve the problem, but it is I'm at the beginning. I'm still at the beginning.
Okay. So which activity do you like most about the BEM platform and the WhatsApp group, and which activity don't you like? Let's finish with you and go to Mrs. Onana. Yes?
Which activity I like? I like, you see, when I watch videos concerning pronunciation,
yes.
So I see you send course in writing form, and after you send video, you can notice that every time I am in BEM platform, and even videos you sent in WhatsApp, I have not yet finished watching it.
Okay.
Especially for fairy
tales.
Fairy tales, yes. It is not easy for me. I feel like if even my daughter understand it very well.
Better than you.
Than me.
Better than you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mama Ojo. And what I don't like, at the beginning, I feel like if I was lost, I wrote it in WhatsApp platform, because when I don't know, I am working with Mama Ojo one. I saw one of my classmates who sent Mama Ojo 3, and
you were like
was not in the same class with that classmate.
Okay. Thank you very much. Ms. Onana, let us give Mrs. Nyenlam something, please. Go. She has spoken English for 10 minutes consecutively.
Has spoken English for 10 minutes
minimum.
Consecutively.
10 to 12 minutes.
Minimum.
Have you ever spoken English like that, Mrs.
Have you ever spoken English like that, Mrs. Member?
Made a speech.
No.
Made a speech.
No, no.
Next session is minimum 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Speech. Mrs. Onana.
Mrs. Onana.
Tell us your
story
with English. Or do you have questions for Mrs.
Menlam?
No, I don't have questions.
You are satisfied?
You are satisfied?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell us your own story.
I heard.
No, how? Your story with
English.
Yes.
My story with English. My story with English began.
Yes.
From one. From one.
In Cameroon.
I didn't hear English in primary school.
Okay.
So from one to university, I heard English. All my teachers in English love me because I try to speak. I have more than 15 to 20 all assignments because I really love English.
Okay.
I have my I don't know how to call homonym. My
namesake. This is Menlam. Homonym is my namesake.
My namesake.
Yes.
My
Sake is S-A-K-E. Good namesake.
My namesake
yes.
live in Boya. She work in Boya with her husband.
Okay.
So I go in Boya every holidays.
Okay.
Every days I go to Boya. I speak when I was in Boya. I speak.
Okay.
But when I
return
to Yaoundé, I forgot all the words I have learned in Boya.
Okay.
So English. So I in lower six premiere.
Yeah.
My uncle, I have 3 uncles and 2 aunties aunties in America.
Okay.
America. My mother is here with her 2 brothers. The other is in America.
The others are.
The others are in America.
Okay.
So one uncle said that he wanted that when he came
he will
Cameroon,
come. When he will come
in Cameroon, he wanted that all his nephews speak English. So he registered with all in Centre Pilot.
Yes, Pilot Center.
Pilot Center in
Yaoundé.
In Yaoundé. Pilot Center in Yaoundé. I do the training.
I did
the training since 6 months.
Yeah.
But because I was in the mathematics class, I have no time to go in Pilot Center. So I have to practice mathematics, physics, chemistry. So I tell my uncle that I told my uncle that I want to stop the singing because I don't have more than 10. I don't have enough time, and my so at university I learned English. It was also very well because when the teacher give me an homework, I take my time to do the homework. I do this homework very well. So I have the good marks in English. But my auntie have left Boya. She is now in Yaoundé. So since 10 years, I have not been in Boya.
So what is your problem with English? Concretely.
My real problem in English is speaking. When I read the text in English, I understand more than 50%.
Okay.
I have the nephew. They are in Anglophone section.
Okay.
They come in my house every week to do mathematics. Every week to do mathematics. I do mathematics with them in English. I know.
Your microphone.
Okay.
Good.
She hasn't done it.
Your microphone is off. What is happening? Yes, it's off. Continue, please.
So when my nephew come in
is
my
one
house,
or how many nephews?
They are 3.
So put my S.
Nephews.
Nephew. They are in Anglophone section.
Yes.
They come with their books. I learn the books. We work very easily. Very easily. So I have one channel in Canal Plus 155 English Club. English Club, I understand. When I read, I understand. The fairy tale, I understand. I know. I can explain what is
going on.
What is going on in French.
Okay. Not in English.
Not in English, but in French, I can tell you. My real problem is to speak.
Okay. Mrs. Menam, please. Is that also your problem?
No, my problem is more than hers.
Wait. Somebody is crying that she doesn't have shoes. You are now saying that she is lucky that she has feet. But you you don't have feet to wear shoes. Okay. So your problem is worse than hers.
Yes.
How? What is worse than speaking?
Yes, because I have problem with listening. I have problem with
understanding. Okay.
Yes, and I have problem with pronunciation.
Okay. So, Mrs. Onana, do you think that this BIEP, since when did you start this program?
I started this program
The past tense.
3 months. I started this program 3 months ago.
So do you think, honestly, please, this program is by the participant. You are the ones who make us change and improve every time. Please, be honest to us. Do you think this program is helping you? Mrs. Onana, after Mrs. Yela.
This program is helping me very much because I can speak now. I speak my children.
Okay.
When I do the exercise in English, I speak to them in English.
Okay.
So my little boy is called Angelo.
Okay.
Maman, tu parles en anglais. Maman, tu parles. Il sait, maman, tu parles en anglais. Nous, on ne comprend pas. Because I can explain them
to them.
I can explain to them the exercise that the teacher sent. I explain. I pronounce the word.
I pronounce
the word.
Pronounce. I pronounce.
Yes.
I pronounce the words. If I don't know, I type it in Google to hear pronunciation.
The correct pronunciation.
The correct pronunciation.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Give us something, please. Mama, please. Is this program helping you?
Is this program helping me? Yes. It helps me because I have to practice English every day, and I know that I will be correct if I am wrong.
I will be corrected.
So I will be corrected if I am wrong.
Okay.
So today, for example, I have been bereaved yesterday. I was bereaved yesterday. I lost my cousin.
Sorry.
So my program for yesterday had changed.
Mm-hmm.
And what I had to do yesterday, I have to do it today because I was at the bereaved house.
Okay.
So now I am doing my English course, but I am also working. If you can see, I move from time to time to go and look for certain things after I go back. But I am working and I am also practicing my English. And as we have started, when I have started this course, Mr. Ning
Remove half. Remove half. When I
start. Okay, when I started this course, Mr. Ning asked me to speak English even if I am wrong. So even in WhatsApp platform, from time to time I come and speak. From time I write, but from time to time I rather speak than write.
Okay.
So I think it helps me, and every time when I speak and that I am wrong, I have correction, pronunciation of the words that are not well pronounced, and after I go back, I try to practice. I even I try to discuss with my daughter that who is at home now, and I hope it helps me. Even as I am just at the beginning. I started the course only at the end of May, at the end of the month May. Now I have spent only 1 month learning English, and I am sure that my level will be improved.
Okay.
Give us something, please. Give us something. Good. So please, you all have told us what brought you here, your story with English, and your difficulties. But my question is, Ms. Onana, what do you suggest we do to solve your problem better and faster?
Firstly, I don't want this training to stop. I want that the online training continue.
Okay.
Because I don't have time to go in school. I have children. I have husband. I don't have a ménager.
You have family members.
It's family. So I don't want. I saw in
WhatsApp
that this training is for 6 months. I saw 6 months is very small.
Okay.
I want 1 year or 2 years. Or 2 years for me to speak.
Okay.
For me to see this meeting to speak. That's why I want.
So that is your main problem.
My main problem.
Do you feel
my suggestion?
Okay,
your suggestion, yes.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable? Because some people are complaining. Some people, you go to your WhatsApp group, for example. Mrs. Maud, in your WhatsApp group, there are members there. They are paid. But they never do exercises. After 1 month, they come back. When you contact them privately, they tell you they don't have time. The other one tells you that she lost her somebody or he's sick. And then at the end, Mrs. Mielam sees in her group some people who have been there for 2 months. They have not done exercise well. Please. Some people give us the impression that the work is too much. So I want to ask Mrs. Lam and Mrs. Onana, is that work good?
It's very good. So I am very happy.
Something. You reassure us.
I am very happy.
I will follow Mrs. Onana and tell that I am really and say that I am really happy for engineering of BIEP formation, because when coronavirus has started, they has immediately find a way to continue keeping francophones in English learning. So I really appreciate. And online program is very good for people that does not have time.
They don't have time.
People that don't have time. Okay. So when I don't have any time in the day where I can say that it is my English time. Okay. Even if it is at I don't know, at 11, even at 11, even at midnight, even it depends on when I am free.
Okay.
And when I am free, I go to platform, or I have to listen or watch video. I practice my English every time, everywhere, even in taxi. From time to time, you will see me in the taxi. You will, if you are my neighbor, you will understand.
and the mentor is still there
Always.
midnight 1 hour a.m. is there.
Okay.
Assignment on midnight. Answer.
Okay. So the mentors availability, the way the platform is organized, and the WhatsApp group, all those activities are really helpful.
Very, very helpful.
Yes.
Okay.
Activities are helpful, really. I think English teacher is not I don't know, is not how can I say, miracle. He doesn't have to do miracle.
Okay.
We have to participate.
Okay.
We have to participate. So because it is me who need to speak English. If I wait my teacher to come and do miracle for me, he's not a native doctor, or he's not God. For those God, he's not native doctor. So I have to participate, I have to practice. And for this month, I really noticed that, not only for this month, because I started practice English with my daughter at home since January.
Okay.
So when I add them formation, I think that it helps me really to practice, because when I move from home to work, I am with BEM formation. Everywhere I am with BEM formation.
Everywhere.
Back home, I can try
everywhere and every time.
Wow. That's great.
So when I come back, I can try to practice. And at the beginning, with BEM formation, you told us that practice makes perfect. I didn't forget that sentence. I keep it in my mind and I work with it. Every time I say practice makes perfect. So practicing, I will be perfect someday. I don't know when, but I know that one day will come and I will be fluent speaking English.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So what?
Let us not talk about this session. This session was supposed to run for 1 hour. It has gone for more than, what's the time now?
3 minutes.
This is
3 minutes
to 3.
3 minutes. 3, yes.
So let us say we started late, but we have been on this platform for 2 hours.
Yes.
Has it been useful, please?
Yes.
What do you think is good with this Zoom meeting? So that we do it, and what should we add? How should we make it more interactive? It is you. Yes, Mrs. Onana.
Now is early to
assess.
To assess. Yes, it's early to it's early to comment on ajouter.
How do we say it? To add.
How do you say this? Voila. Yes, it's early to add more things, because we don't even speak little. We speak very bad. So for me, I wanted that we begin we begin to speak a little for 1 month.
Okay.
For 1 month, and the second month we can add other things. Other things in the Zoom meeting.
Okay. So this communication today is good.
It's good.
Okay.
We have to perform this.
Okay, to improve. Okay. Mrs. Mienlam, please.
She's not there.
Disappeared. Those children.
Okay,
Mrs. Onana. We thank you very much. And we will take all of this into consideration. During the week, we will contact you with the program for the next meeting. During that meeting, the moderator will talk less. You will talk more. You understand? And then it will be more interactive. And thank you honestly for your recommendations and your honesty and your sincerity. Just continue.
Thank you too.
You're welcome.
For this good formation, for this good training.
Good. Oh. Please, I just want you to apply this thing. Mr. Onana speaks English. Just try this week. It will not be permanent, but try. And then on Sunday next week, we will discuss. I hope the time is good. 12 to 1 or to 2 on Sundays.
It's good, but I have some meetings in
at
6 p.m. At 3
good.
4 p.m.
This one was because all of us are learning to use how to use Zoom.
Okay.
Secondly, not everybody. You see, this is an icebreaking session. So there are many things that we did that we will know next time.
Okay.
So you come ready. You do your presentation. Your classmate does a presentation. We correct together the next person. So that is why it's a maximum of 4 participants.
Okay.
Good session so that you learn from each other.
Okay.
I think the group today was really good.
Okay.
Yes. So thanks. Hello to all the children and the family.
Okay.
Don't forget your face mask. Corona is outside.
Okay, I have the face mask.
Okay. Bye bye.